Everyone wants to be happy. That's the goal, right? More money, better relationships, freedom, success. We tell ourselves, once I get this, then I'll be happy. But what if I told you something uncomfortable? What if the reason you're unhappy is because you're chasing happiness? What if the thing you want the most is the very thing keeping you stuck? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might never think about happiness the same way again. We live in an era obsessed with happiness. Social media sells it, movies glorify it, self-help books promise it. Do what makes you happy, choose happiness, protect your happiness. But here's the strange part. Despite all this talk about happiness, more people feel empty, anxious, and lost than ever before. So today, we're asking a dangerous question. Is happiness really something you should chase, or is chasing it the biggest trap of modern life? Let's break this into 6 important parts, and the final part is the one that could completely change how you see happiness. From a young age, we're taught a story. It goes like this: work hard in school, get a good job, make money, fall in love, buy nice things, and then you'll be happy. But notice something. Happiness is always in the future, not now, not here, later. And that's the first problem, because when happiness becomes a destination, your present moment becomes a waiting room. You're not living, you're waiting. Waiting for the promotion, the relationship, the breakthrough, the glow-up, the viral moment. And every time you get close, your mind quietly whispers, "Not yet." Think about it. How many times have you said, "I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I get that girl. I'll be happy when people respect me." But when you actually get those things, the happiness fades fast. Here's the truth nobody likes to say. Happiness is temporary, and it's supposed to be. Your brain is wired to adapt. That iPhone 17 Pro Max? Exciting for a week or maybe 2. That big achievement feels amazing for a moment. That dream relationship soon becomes normal. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. Your brain quickly resets to baseline. So what happens? You raise the bar. Now you need more money, more validation, more success, more attention, and the chase never ends. That's why people who have everything can still feel empty. They reached the mountain and realized there's no finish line, because happiness isn't a place you arrive at, it's a feeling that comes and goes. And when you build your life around chasing a feeling, you build a life on something unstable. Now here's where it gets dangerous. When society tells you, just be happy, it quietly implies if you're not happy, something is wrong with you. So people start hiding. They smile through pain. They suppress sadness. They feel guilty for feeling human. But sadness isn't failure. Pain isn't weakness. Struggle isn't brokenness. They're part of being alive. Chasing happiness teaches you to run away from discomfort. But discomfort is where growth lives. The gym hurts. Learning is frustrating. Building something meaningful is exhausting. Yet we tell ourselves, if it doesn't feel good, it must be wrong. So we quit. We numb ourselves with scrolling, distractions, dopamine, empty pleasure, and slowly, life loses depth. Here's a powerful idea that changes everything. Happiness and meaning are not the same thing. Happiness is a feeling, while meaning is a direction. Happiness asks, how do I feel right now? Meaning asks, why does this matter? Think about the most meaningful things in life: raising a child, building a business, pursuing a calling, standing for something bigger than you. None of these are easy. In fact, they often come with stress, fear, doubt, and sacrifice, but they feel worth it. People who chase meaning don't avoid pain. They choose the pain that matters. And here's the paradox. People who chase happiness feel empty, while people who chase meaning often feel fulfilled, even when life is hard. Because meaning gives suffering a purpose. Happiness alone cannot do that. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: social media. Every scroll shows you smiling faces, luxury lifestyles, perfect bodies, soft life aesthetics. It creates the illusion that everyone else is happy except you. So you chase harder, you compare more, you feel behind. But what you're seeing isn't happiness, it's highlight reels. No one posts their anxiety, their confusion, their lonely nights. So you measure your real life against someone else's edited moments. That comparison doesn't motivate you, it drains you. And the more you chase the image of happiness, the further you feel from it. So if happiness is a trap, then what's the alternative? Well, here it is. Chase alignment, meaning, and growth. You should build a life where your actions match your values, your work feels purposeful, your struggles mean something. Do things that make you proud, not just comfortable. Stop asking, "Does this make me happy?" Start asking, "Is this worth doing?" Because happiness is a byproduct, and when you live with intention, happiness shows up unexpectedly, quietly. Not as constant excitement, but as peace. So here's the truth. Happiness is not something you catch. It's something that visits when you stop chasing it. Life isn't about feeling good all the time. It's about becoming someone you respect. Someone who can sit with discomfort. Someone who can face reality. Someone who chooses meaning over comfort. So stop running after happiness like it's a prize. Build a life that makes sense to you, and happiness will meet you there.